What is success? How do you define success? So this is something very individual and personal. What does it mean to be successful? And how do you do success? When we talk about success, we are many who will shy away from speaking about the other side of the same coin, which is failure. So when we talk about success, we cannot not talk about failure. Now, success is whatever it could be for you, whether it's about a relationship, about having a home, about a car, about a career, about raising children, about having a family, about anything. For us to be successful, for anyone to be successful, it asks of becoming visible. So if you want to be successful, it asks of visibility. So you become visible. And now to become visible means now people out there see me, hear me. I see and hear me. I become aware of my own self. All of this asks of us to become vulnerable. So to be successful asks of becoming visible, and visibility is connected to vulnerability. Now, vulnerability, what it means is really to be in touch and connection with my own self, my deepest longing, my desires, my wants and needs, but also my core wounds. And when we are in that spot, in that place of vulnerability, something very interesting shows up. Shame shows up. The shame of not just what we are ashamed of, but rather shame that we have shame inside of us. The shame that now I will be exposed. When shame shows up, shame is always connected to not enough, not being enough. I'm not enough. I don't know enough. I'm not good enough. Who am I? How dare I? I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not knowledgeable enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough resources. So shame is always about not enoughness. And when shame shows up, it's really about now I will be exposed. There are things about me that will be exposed. Probably things about my past life, my current state. And all of this, what it does, it drains the creative energy, the creative juices, which are vital to be successful in life, whatever success means. Family, career, building a community, a home, a car, whatever it could be. And what is interesting that along with that shame, there's deep fear that shows up. And what is that fear? And this is what I've seen for myself, and this is what we keep seeing. I'm not the first one speaking about it. It's the fear of not knowing, of being wrong. The success is also strongly connected to my relationship with not knowing and being wrong. And that's what the fear is about. If you want to be a writer, you want to be an author, you want to be a speaker, you want to have a blog, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a coach, it's so vast. You can be anything. That can be what you want. What is connected to is then your relationship with not knowing. How comfortable are you to tell people in your space, I'm sorry, I don't know this, let me look into this and get back to you? How comfortable are you with saying, knowing that what you're saying today, what I'm saying today, in 5 years down the lane, I may well come and contradict myself because I will have grown by then, and then I will learn it from a whole different world and perspective. And when our relationship with not knowing and being wrong starts evolving from a hidden space to a I see you, I face you, and then building this healthy relating, giving ourselves space and permission not to know, to be wrong, to do things that will not work, that will be ineffective and inefficient, and then to try again. When we start moving in that space, then we start being in a space where our creative energy is no more getting drained, and instead now we're able to put that creative energy towards our whatever it is that we're trying to go for, aim for. So what do we do? Where do we begin? One of the simplest things to do is to pause and face the shame, whatever it is that you're ashamed of, whatever it is that you're carrying inside of you, which you have called, you have named as truth, as being true, and which you have named as shameful. Don't do anything. Don't do therapy. Don't fix it. Don't find stories. Just turn around, pause, and face it. And it is important to hear that. To be successful, whatever it means, success goes hand in hand with failure. The fear of not knowing, the fear of being wrong. And success is a journey of inner work. It's deep inner work. The more you become vulnerable, the more you meet yourself, the more you uncover layers and layers of beliefs, and then there's so much more hidden loyalties, so many different level and perspective of looking at this. It's a journey of inner work. So look around you. Look at people who you consider successful and wonder what kind of work, what level and depth of inner work they've went through and it's still going through. And success has nothing to do with money. It doesn't mean money is bad or you can't have money as part of your success. All of these is absolutely fine, but that's not what success is. Success is about being in a space where you are living and breathing and eating and walking your values. So I will say it again. To be successful means to be visible. And to become visible means you are vulnerable. Vulnerability means you're connected to yourself at the deepest level. And when you have that deep connection with yourself, awareness, growing ongoing awareness, and becoming aware of your values, your beliefs, your longing, your desires, you also get in touch with your core wounds. And along with that, shame show up. The shame of being exposed, because shame is about I'm not enough. There's something never enough about me. And along with shame, there is a fear of not knowing or being wrong. So to be successful, to have my creative energy and juices up and then invested in moving toward what I call my success, it has a lot to do with my relationship with being wrong and not knowing.